Hi, I'm Ishani,
And I'm Maddie.
and this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. So today we're going to be ranking every MCU movie minus No Way Home and The Incredible Hulk. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with my question.
Okay.
Actually, why don't you start with your question? Because
Okay.
I never...
For my trivia question, what type of doctor was Doctor Strange?
I want... a heart surgeon? No, a brain surgeon, right?
I don't think so.
What kind of doctor was he?
It was like the fancy word. I don't know what it really does, but I just remember the fancy word.
Can you give me a hint?
Think it might have had to do with someone's back.
His... what?
Okay, can I just tell you?
Yes.
I think he was a neurosurgeon.
Oh.
That's has to do
Neurosurgeon
with
is
your...
the brain.
Oh, I thought it was your back.
No. I don't know what
my bad.
the back is. Okay, well, my question is, what did Luis get arrested for in Ant-Man?
Oh. Like when him and Scott met in jail?
Yeah, what was he arrested for?
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. It was probably for stealing something, though, right?
Yes, it was for stealing something.
I think I should get a point for that.
Yes,
because
you should.
Stealing something.
1 point.
I have no idea what he was stealing, though.
You want me to give you a hint or tell you?
Give me a hint.
Okay. It's it's a food. Well, it's a drink, and you use this thing. The thing that he stole is what you use to make the drink.
The drink?
Yes, it's a drink. It's thick, and sometimes you put fruit in it. Sometimes you put chocolate in it.
Smoothie?
Yes.
Oh.
So what did he steal? He didn't steal a smoothie, but what did he steal?
He stole the smoothie stuff? I don't know. I really
smoothie
don't
machine.
Oh! Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
We've had better questions.
Yeah, we have.
Okay. So we're gonna rank all of the Marvel movies out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the shows and then I forgot.
Oh, that's okay. We don't need the shows. But the movies we're not doing are No Way Home and The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
The Incredible Hulk was awful.
I haven't seen it because I don't
watch
want
it.
to.
It's awful.
Also, I don't like that Mark Ruffalo is not in that movie.
I know.
Because then I feel like if I watch it, it won't make sense to me that the actor switched.
No, I seriously think The Incredible Hulk might have been the first Marvel movie I've ever watched.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember hating it so much.
So
and then Mark Ruffalo showed up later. I'm just like, who's this guy?
So what motivated you to keep going and keep watching it?
I don't know. It might have been a couple of years ago. I think during that time, me and my family, I think it was during COVID when it first started, I think we decided to try and watch all the Marvel movies in order together.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we did.
What year? So 2020?
Yeah, I think it was March 2020 when we started.
Okay, nice. I think for me it was it started in 2017 because I watched Spider-Man Homecoming, and then I was like, wait, I need to watch all of the Iron Man movies and everything. And then I sort of left the fandom until Infinity War came out.
Oh, okay.
And then ever since it's been Marvel everything.
I saw Infinity War so out of order. It came out in 2019, right?
2018.
Yeah, I think I saw that randomly before I saw a lot of the other movies. I'm just like, what is happening?
That's actually one of my friends. She didn't know what to watch, and this was before Disney Plus was before it had any of the Marvel movies, or before it was actually a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
So Infinity War was on Netflix, and she didn't know what to watch because she was bored one day, and I was like, watch Infinity War. You're not going to understand anything, but watch it. And then that's when she started being a fan after Infinity War. Okay, so actually, speaking of the Avengers movies, I thought we could rank the Avengers movies first.
Okay, yeah.
And then do all of them.
Okay.
So which one is your least favorite?
Okay, so I seriously love all of them.
Uh-huh.
But I would have to say my least favorite is the original Avengers.
What?
I love it so much. And when I saw that you wanted to rank the 4 movies, I'm just like, no, it was really hard for me to choose, but I think that's what it is.
Okay. My least favorite was Age of Ultron.
No.
Well, okay, I only say that because
It gets so much hate.
I know it does, but it's only my least favorite because the other ones are so much better.
Okay, that's fair.
So, third favorite. What is your third favorite?
Third favorite is Infinity War.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Okay, you gotta explain. So, like, why?
I don't know. I guess I just... Okay, so before Endgame, we haven't really seen, like, all the characters together.
Uh-huh.
And I guess they weren't all together in this aspect, but they kind of were, like, half and half, and
Yeah.
I really loved that.
Okay. But you still, it's not as good as the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my third favorite, did I say what it is?
No.
No, it's also Infinity War for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And why is that, Shawnee?
Well, because, again, it's like, I feel like Endgame and the original Avengers are just so much better, in my opinion. Well, not so much better.
Okay.
Just how, like, if I'm going to rank them, then Infinity War is a little lower.
Okay.
And your second favorite?
My second favorite is Age of Ultron. I just love that movie so much, and I don't know why people hate it. I really don't understand.
I think it's just because Avengers, like, it was allowed to be a little bit cringy because it was, like, everyone was hyping it up and, like, everyone was waiting for so long, and then they did the same thing, sort of. Like, the cringiness transferred over to Age of Ultron, and
I will not take
after
any
that.
hate for this movie.
Why? I mean, I think there are some parts of it that are, like, eh.
Yeah, there's some parts, but, like, the other parts make up for it, so
Like
it's
what?
okay.
Which parts?
Some of my favorite parts were, like, the fight scene in Sokovia.
Uh-huh.
I loved that. And Wanda and Pietro, like,
That's true.
just them alone make up for the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Vision.
And Vision. I'm okay with Vision.
My second favorite was Avengers, but I feel like I could change that. I think my second favorite could also be Endgame. They alternate.
Yeah, okay.
And then your least favorite. Or your favorite.
First very favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, I think both of ours then is going to be Endgame because that's the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
I just, like, literally, everyone together, I loved it.
Some people don't like it at all because it's like they didn't really kill Thanos. They killed, like, the 2014 version of him, so it's a time loop and all of that. Which, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, when you start thinking about it, your head starts to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's like, it's sort of what everything before it has built up to.
Yeah.
So I think they definitely pulled it off. Okay. So we're going to rank all of them now, starting from the first Avenger to, what is it now, like Eternals?
Yeah, I think so. So
Okay.
we're going to rank them out of 5.
Yes.
Okay.
And based on, like, I don't know how you based yours, but I based mine off of, like, if I was going to sit down and choose a movie to watch, how much would I want to watch that one?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I guess I just, like, saw the movie and then I would just think about it and just, like, write down what I thought at the moment. I don't know. I found out from doing this, though, that I am, like, a very hard critic. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't think I was.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love all of these movies, but, you know, when it comes down to it.
Only a select few can be number one.
Exactly.
Okay, so starting with the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger, I gave it a 2.
Okay.
What did you give it?
I also gave it a 2.
Okay. I think it's just because it's a good origin story, but every time I sit down with someone and I'm like, we're going to watch all the Marvel movies in order, I sort of dread watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like, I just want to get it out of the way. But I still love the characters, and there's some good humor in there.
Yeah. So I think it's, like, good to know the background of Steve, you know, and everything like that. I like that we got to see Bucky before he was the Winter Soldier, like, just back then. But it's always kind of boring at some parts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of drags.
Yeah. Also, I think it's because it's, like, the 40s, and that's the
Yeah.
time period, so I feel like there's no technology that could make it, it's not like an Iron Man movie where there's technology that could make it more interesting and more fun.
Yeah.
It's sort of just bland.
Yeah,
I don't want to
kinda
call it
is.
bland, but it's sort of
Still
bland.
love the movie.
Yeah.
But, like, 2 out of 5.
Yeah. I ranked Captain Marvel the same. I ranked it a 2.
I ranked it a 3.
Okay, why?
So, it really gets a lot of hate. I kind of don't really have any idea why. I just know that people hate the movie.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Like, not the best. Don't get me wrong, it was not the best movie by far, but, like, it was an okay movie.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's also like, if they had made it before, I think it would have done worse, because all of the technology, like the actual physical technology and CGI they were using to make it, I think that's what made it so good for me, because there was just so much detail and it looked real. But it's just a little bit forgettable.
Yeah, it kind of is. I, don't really remember most of it.
Yeah,
I came to feel that way with a lot of these.
Yeah, that's
actually.
true. It's like there's only a couple that I remember exactly what happens. But the one thing, I was like watching the beginning just because the other day, and they have, instead of like the regular Marvel intro, they have one with like Stan Lee, so all of Stan Lee's like greatest moments.
Did they?
Yeah, and they did that for Chadwick Boseman too.
I do remember that one. That one, I almost started crying when I saw
Yeah.
that. No joke.
Me too.
What movie was that one for? Was that one for Endgame?
No, it was for Black Panther, but I think they did that after it was on Disney Plus.
Which one did they do the Stan Lee one for Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
I would think he would do that for Endgame.
Well, no, because that was the last movie he was in before he passed away.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's not, the first movie where he doesn't have a cameo is Far From Home, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
And then, wait, does that make sense? No,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah. I think
Because
it does.
Captain Marvel came out before that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, he is in Captain Marvel.
He
Because
is?
there's like one scene on the bus, Carol's on the bus, and she sees this old lady.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
he
she
was
sees-
really the shapeshifter person, right?
Yeah.
He was on the bus?
Yeah, the bus, the fight
Okay.
scene.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I do remember something from that
Okay.
movie. And then Iron Man, the first
Iron
Iron Man,
Man.
not Iron Man 2.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
Perfect. Okay. So,
What do you think?
I seriously love all of the Iron Man movies. I love Tony's, quick wit, which, leads to a lot of funny moments in it. I like the technology. There's a lot of parts I like about that movie.
Yeah, me too. I think it's one of my favorite out of, the Thor, Captain America, and this one. The first, the origin movie, this is my favorite, because I just love seeing the beginning of Iron Man and Tony building his suit for the first time. And when I first got into Marvel, I thought this movie was overrated, and then after a while, it took me a while, but I realized I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then Iron Man 2, I gave this a 2.
Okay.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
Okay, because honestly, I don't remember much about this one at all. Was this the one with, the Whiplash guy with, the
Yes.
things? Okay.
Yes.
I remember some funny parts from it, like the racing scene, with Pepper and Tony yelling at each other.
Yeah, that's
that
such a
iconic
meme.
scene.
Oh my God.
I love that. And then Natasha's in it, of course.
Yeah.
We love Natasha. And like I said before, I love all the Iron Man movies.
I gave this one a 2 only because sometimes I get it confused with the third one.
Yeah, that happens a lot for me too.
Because, the plot is basically the same. The characters are just different.
Mm-hmm.
And, wait, I am getting this confused with the third one now.
Okay, what
What's
do you
the
think
third
has
one?
happened? Okay, let's move on to... Wait, okay, the third one is with, Harley.
Is this the one with... Oh, this is
the
when
one
Pepper gets those, fire powers.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the third one.
Yeah, that is the third one. The second one is the Whiplash guy gets hired by...
Oh, the
guy
guy
with the
from...
glasses.
Yes, the guy from, New Year's Eve.
Yes! Wait, no.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. No, I thought the guy from New Year's Eve was in Iron Man 3.
He's in Iron Man 3.
Oh my God. See, this is our point. It's so confusing.
I promise we are fans, but, Okay. Anyway.
Then we get to Thor. I gave this a 1.
No!
Yeah, I think it's my lowest no, I think Dark World is my lowest rating.
Okay, we'll talk about Dark World in a couple minutes.
Yes.
But I gave this one a 3.
Okay.
So I think Thor's friends are, like, really funny.
Mhm.
And I liked... So Loki learning that he was adopted is, like, so upsetting to me.
I love that scene though. It's just it's done so well, and like Tom Hiddleston, like the performance in that scene is just so good.
It really is. But, like, I kind of like to see how it was before he found out, you know? I hate Odin so much.
Yeah.
So, of course, he's in that movie. And so it's not my favorite Thor movie, and I have a really unpopular opinion.
Okay.
I do not like Thor's hair.
No,
in
me
this one.
neither. Me neither.
I don't know why. Everyone loves the long hair.
The eyebrows, I don't like.
Eyebrows?
Yeah, they're blonde, and then in every other movie, they're like, I don't know what they did, but they like it just they're not blonde anymore. They're like your eyebrows. They're like brunette. I guess.
My gosh.
But it's so it just looks awkward. It looks like he doesn't have eyebrows.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and why did you rank yours a 1?
I feel because like I always skip the fight scenes in this movie because I feel like they're just boring and they drag on for so long.
What were the fight scenes in this movie?
The one I forget which.
I know that there was like a person with rocks, like a person made out of rocks, right?
Yeah.
Not Korg, but
no, like
someone
a
made out of rocks.
Yeah, from the Asgardian prison. But like the fight scene in the beginning, I forget if they go to Jotunheim or somewhere else, but they go somewhere they're fighting someone, and it's just it goes on for forever, and he doesn't have like the humor and the powers to sell this movie to me.
Yeah, he's kind of like weird in this movie too. I don't know. He's like not the Thor that we know from the other movies.
Well, I also think that's because the Thor in the other movies is like he is used to Earth, and this one he's never been to Earth. That's his first experience going there. But I think it's because like Thor was made to be a funny character in Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
And in Ragnarok I feel like he just has more fighting abilities.
Yeah.
Even like in the first scene of Ragnarok, he puts Mjolnir down on like the dragon's in the dragon's mouth, and the dragon stays put. In Thor, I feel like he just does the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and but I do find like the emotional moments, those are done really well. They don't just like joke past them, especially when Loki finds out that he's adopted. It's actually like an issue in the story, and it's actually expanded on, and it's not just like played for laughs.
Mhm.
And then the Avengers.
I gave it a 5.
Me too. I ranked it like second best, but it's still a really good movie. So overall, it's a 5.
Mhm. So I loved seeing some of my favorite characters together and like meet and stuff. Well, some of them weren't meeting for the first time, but still, lots of funny moments. Loki was in it. I love Loki, and I started loving him even more once I found out that like he was mind controlled during that whole movie.
When do we find that out?
Technically, we don't, but it was confirmed by Marvel.
Oh, like online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then some of my favorite Marvel scenes are actually in this movie. Like, this one isn't really, like, a moment, but it's, like, a quote from Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. I forget what else they say. I just love the shots of them circling, like, the circle in battle.
Yeah,
and then the one, like, at the end where, like, they're all standing over Loki, like, all there. I just love that.
I also love in Endgame, they, like, go back to that scene and they pick up right where they left off.
Yeah.
And also I think what I realized this a couple months ago, but all of, like, the quotes from the characters, Nick Fury, this quote that you just said, there was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people, that is in the intro behind the characters. Like, I never noticed that until a couple months ago. I forget what I was watching, but it was like, you know how all of the characters come in and it's like Iron Man and Black Widow and Captain America and Thor, and like they have
During what?
they like during the Marvel intro.
Oh, yeah.
Their like famous quotes are behind them, written behind them when they're posing.
Really?
Yeah, like Iron Man, I forget what it is, but Steve is I can do this all day. Natasha has something about like red in her ledger.
Wait, I never noticed that.
I forget Thor.
Now I'm going to need to go back and watch that.
Yeah. But Nick Fury's is there's an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. So, yeah. I like this movie because it's just engaging. And I could watch it so many times and never get bored.
Yeah.
And the amount of times I've watched this movie and I've been able to quote exactly what the characters say is kind of unhealthy.
Yeah, and we've been getting some different perspectives on this movie recently. With
Oh,
Hawkeye,
yeah.
with like the Loki TV show, with Endgame.
Yeah.
And I just find that really cool.
Yeah, I hope we get more of that. Did I tell you about how I think they're going to do that for the Spider-Man freshman year show?
Really?
Yeah, it's an animated show, but I think they're
you
going to do
did tell
that.
me that. That's
Yeah.
right.
I hope they do. I don't know if they will, but I really hope so.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yes, it would. I mean, how old would Peter have been? Like,
Oh.
because on his license, in Far From Home, his license said he was born in 2002, so he would have been 10.
Yeah.
So what grade is that? Like,
that's
fourth?
5th grade.
Fifth? Okay.
4th or 5th grade, I think. Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be. I would love to see that.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
What if Ned was in it?
Wait, that would be so great.
I
If they were
know.
like childhood best friends, I would love that.
Oh, they definitely were.
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Thor: The Dark World, 1.
2.
Why do you give it such a higher rating than me?
Okay, so I just kind of feel bad for the movie because it gets so much hate.
Okay.
That's why I give it a 2.
You're taking pity on the movie?
I'm taking pity on the movie. I know it's not a good one, but I take pity on the movie.
Did you rank anything a 1 out of this whole list?
I think maybe one thing.
What? We'll find out.
Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, so why did you rank this one a 1?
It's just not good. It's not good. I don't know what else to say. It's just, like, there are some funny moments, but it's really just not. I would not choose to watch this unless I had to, unless I was going in order and watching everything over again.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's just an introduction to the Reality Stone, and it's, like, it's very, again, it's bland.
Yeah.
I saw a meme the other day, and it was like all of the Thor movies as different houses. I forget what Thor was, but the Dark World was like this all black house, no doors, and then Ragnarok was like pastel colors, and it was like just the difference between the second Thor movie and the third. The third Thor movie. I just think if I had to choose, it would be obviously Ragnarok.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of hard for me to give ratings for a 1 because, it's Marvel and I love Marvel so much. Mm-hmm. But yes, I think there was one movie that I did rank a 1. Okay. So I ranked it 2. Like, I don't remember much about this one at all.
Yeah.
I took pity on the movie, obviously. For some reason, this one part that I do remember is when he, when Chris Hemsworth actually improvised this, where he put the hammer, I keep forgetting his name, on the coat hanger. Yes.
Oh.
And then everyone had this big debate on social media about, like, if the
it
coat hanger was worthy.
If it was worthy,
yeah. And for some reason, I remember a lot of Darcy moments in this one, better than I remembered in the first one.
Okay.
And obviously, we got to see more of Darcy in WandaVision, and Darcy's an amazing character.
I love her so much. Oh, you know what I do remember? Thor and Loki are going out to like a ship. They're leaving the castle, and Loki turns into Captain America.
Yes.
And do you remember this?
Yes, I do.
What? I forget what he says, but it's just so funny. It's something about
Do you all have a conversation about
hope?
hope and something or other, and then he turns into Sif at some point.
Yes. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try to.
Righteousness.
Yes, I think righteousness is in there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I looked it up and it only says like from Endgame. So if I do Dark World, because in Endgame he says, "On my way down to coordinate a search and rescue."
Oh. Honor, patriotism. God bless America.
That's what he says. Yeah. I feel like what?
Sorry, and he goes so tight with confidence.
Isn't it weird to think about like Loki and Thor knowing what America is?
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
I guess so.
Like it just doesn't make sense for the characters.
And, sorry, I found another part.
Okay.
I can feel the righteousness surging. Hey, want to have a rousing discussion about truth? And then we had more of it somewhere. Honor, patriotism, God bless America.
Okay, that's the whole thing?
Oh, and then the part about his suit being tight. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Should we move on?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I changed my mind. Maybe it is a 2. Because it's funny when it wants to be.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another part that's like, there's one part when they're getting the ship and they're like escaping Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
And and Loki's like, "You beheaded your grandfather."
Yes. And they really show the sibling relationship with the argument. They're just like, "You need to press it gently." I am pressing it gently, Loki. And then he pushes him out of the ship.
Yes. What does he say? Oh, I don't know.
Good job. You just beheaded your grandfather.
No, it's well done. You just decapitated your grandfather.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, so now I think we're ready to move on.
Okay.
Iron
Man 3. 4.
3 or a 2? I wasn't sure.
Again, I didn't really remember too much of this one,
Uh-huh.
but it was definitely my favorite Iron Man movie.
Okay.
I remember that for a fact. Harley.
Yes.
That was probably the reason. I loved Harley. I loved the father-son relationship that they had going, but, like, the funny one, you know? And then, literally, Tony adopts every kid he sees, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny to me.
I love this movie, but I just don't think I would want to sit down and watch it.
Okay.
But I do love that Bruce is in it at the end, and he's, like, apparently talking to Bruce the whole time.
Oh, yeah. And he goes, "I'm not that kind of doctor," or something like that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. That was like the end credit scene, right?
I think so. Or like the very end. Oh, you know, I also love from this movie is, I think when he's blowing up when he's doing the voiceover, all of the suits are like blowing up.
Yeah.
And it looks just so nice and it's so cool.
So cool. We're blowing stuff up. Millions of dollars worth of stuff. Probably billions.
Okay. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. We're going to say it on 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1,
4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
4.5 or maybe 5.
Okay.
I'm like almost there. Almost there.
You just need a little push.
Little push.
Okay.
You might change my mind.
It's just good. Like, I don't know. I definitely like this one out of all of the Captain America movies. It's my favorite out of all the Captain America movies.
Yeah, same. Wait, no.
Wait, no.
No,
No.
I forgot that was his movie for a second.
Yeah, because it just feels like an Avengers movie.
Yeah, it really does.
I love this movie because of Sam, because of the 3 of them. And I just don't, it's just a comforting movie to watch. I know that doesn't make sense because there's just so much violence in it.
No, but it's a comforting movie.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of, I think the fight scenes in this were sort of equivalent to Avengers for me, like the original Avengers, just because it's so interesting. There's one part where Steve and Bucky are going, they're going head to head with, I forgot what they're using, but I don't know what they're using to fight each other, but I know, like, Bucky has this weapon, and Steve...
The knife flip, he does that really cool knife flip.
Yeah. That actually happens a lot in Marvel.
No, but it's so cool.
It is really
I love
cool.
his knife flip.
I always see this, like, when people, like, compare different, behind-the-scenes moments versus, like, in the actual scene in that final, movie scene.
Mm-hmm.
One comparison that, like, always stands out to me is, how I don't think they used stunt doubles for this. They might have, but I don't think they did, because you can see their... Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so.
They might not have.
But, I mean, it's not going to be a real knife, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, for the fighting scene?
Yeah.
Where, like, the two of them are fighting? No, it's not stunt doubles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But like, Sebastian Stan and Chris Evans, when they were doing that behind the scenes, somebody made a transition that was, like, from behind the scenes to the actual scene. It just looks so good. It looks the exact same.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's just done so well.
Yeah.
And I love watching it. Yeah, that's really all. That, like, so many of... Even, like, when Nat is fighting Bucky, it's like she's so smart about it,
mm-hmm.
that it's just more engaging than if they were just fighting each other.
Yeah. So I gave it the score that I did because Sam. I love Sam. I love that we got to see some more of, like, Steve and Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
We do not get a lot of that
No,
at
we
all. But Sharon is in it.
Oh my God. Not this again. She's not that
Hate
bad, I
her.
promise. Wait, when is she...
her.
Oh, okay.
She is, because she's still working for S.H.I.E.L.D. at this point.
Yeah, but we don't really know her officially, do we?
Kinda.
Huh.
Not really.
Jog my memory, please.
Because doesn't she, like, hold a gun up to someone's head? It's the
Yeah.
guy that, like, the building fell on his face. I keep forgetting his
Rumlow.
name. Yeah.
But we don't know who she really is, right? Like,
Oh, wait. She was his neighbor?
that's
Remember?
what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. You're right. Oh, this is another reason why I love this movie, because it's been a long time. That's what's playing in Steve's apartment, and that's like,
Oh, yeah.
because of this movie and because of Marvel. That's like one of my top 5 favorite songs of all time.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I just love it so much, and it's kind of funny because if you watch it on Disney Plus, the captions say 40s song, like not the name of the
40s
song,
song.
just 40s song.
Wow.
But it's so good, and there's this other. Here's another one. When Sam, when Steve is giving his speech that's like playing around the intercom around S.H.I.E.L.D., he finishes giving the speech, and then Sam's like, "Did you just come up with that, or did you?"
Yeah.
That's another great moment. That I love.
And then definitely an amazing Marvel movie, and Nat is in it.
Yeah.
Any movie with Nat in it is amazing.
Except Black Widow.
What?
I didn't say anything.
What?
I didn't say anything. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? I didn't say anything.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Because I'm not talking to you about this right now.
Okay. You'll hear my opinions on that movie when we get there.
Okay. I gave Guardians of the Galaxy a 4.
A 4.
Yep.
Okay. I want to watch this one over the second one, but it's just...
Yeah. Okay.
I have one issue with it, though. Like, I forget there's a villain. Most of it
who
is
is
just...
the villain in that?
I really have to... I know what he looks like.
Yeah, it's like the guy who's like... Wait, Ronan. No, that's Clint. What am I talking about?
No, there is another... Yeah, you're
isn't
right.
it Ronan?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why did they have 2 Ronans? I don't understand.
Because they're spelled differently. Ronan as, like, Clint's evil
I know.
vigilante
but, like, what
is
if...
Ronin. Ronan from this movie is Ronan. I don't know.
Yeah, but what if, like me, you didn't know they were spelled differently?
Yeah, that's true. I was really confused until someone explained it to me, but I forget there's a villain in this movie because it's all, like, happy, fun, like, the characters are meeting each other.
I feel like he's in it twice.
He's in it
like,
twice.
Like, the beginning, I just feel like that.
Oh,
the beginning,
yeah,
and then,
yeah,
like, the dance battle thing at the end, or
Yeah.
whatever that was.
And it was just all fun and games until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I loved the soundtrack. The soundtrack was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love the characters, the team dynamic of all of it. And all of the characters are just so different that it makes it hilarious.
Yeah, there's one part that I always remember. That's like when when Rocket needs the leg and Groot, like, he's like pushing the button, and then I think Peter ends up getting the leg, and the entire time Rocket's just like, I don't need it.
I didn't need that.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I was actually not sure when this movie, like, where it was in the timeline until it was on Disney+. I didn't know that it was, like, right after the first one.
I didn't know that either.
But I gave it a 3.
Oh, me too. So, the music wasn't as good as the first one.
Okay.
But I loved Baby Groot.
Uh-huh.
I loved seeing all of them interact with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Ego.
Yeah.
He was, like, weird. I hated him.
I thought it was a cool movie, like, the visuals.
Oh, yeah, that was very good.
Especially when Ego's, like, explaining everything about Peter and his life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, sort of like a slideshow, almost.
Yeah, like a 3D slideshow.
Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. And I liked the stuff with Yondu and his funeral. That was really nice. But
oh, yeah, it was nice. He died. That's nice.
No, but, like, the funeral looked...
I know.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
But it was sort of forgettable overall.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are so forgettable. Why are they all so forgettable?
Because the good ones that everyone loves overshadows the...
And there's just so many of them that, like, you can't remember all.
How many? 27? 25?
Yeah, but that's just the ones that, like, we are doing. There's, like, a lot more. But,
Really?
like, not MCU, just, like, Marvel.
Oh, that's
movies.
true, that's true. Like Venom and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Venom technically is MCU. You need to watch them.
I need to... Where do they fit in the timeline?
That I don't know. Because it's not the same universe as, like, the Avengers.
So then it's not MCU.
I guess not.
I'll still watch them.
Yeah, you have to.
My other friends are like, you need to watch these movies. But they're Sony, so they're not on Disney+.
Yeah. I saw Venom 2 in theaters, and earlier that day I saw Venom 1. I just, like, had a whole binging thing with 2 of my friends.
Oh, okay. Which one do you like better?
Probably the second one.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I just found it kind of funnier.
Okay.
And, like, some of, like, the problems were just, like, out of the way that I didn't like. And they were just, like...
What do you mean?
Just watch the movies, you know? Like, you'll see. We'll talk about that later.
Yes. And then we get into Age of Ultron
5.
3.
It's seriously underrated, okay?
I know it is.
Seriously is.
But I feel like there's something missing from it. And also...
Oh, I know what's missing.
What?
Pietro coming out alive. That is missing.
They filmed a scene with him, like, surviving.
What?
Yeah, they filmed a scene with him surviving.
And why did we not see this?
Because...
Why was it not in
Because
the
director and the writers were like, no, we're just going to kill him off. Which I don't like that, because it would have been so great.
I'm going to cry.
To have him as an Avenger.
Yes.
I would love that. But then they just killed him off. Even though they filmed it so that if the directors decided something different, they would be able to continue the story. But I think I watched it one time. I don't know where, but I feel like if you look on YouTube, you can't find it. I don't know where I looked for it, who showed me, but it was, like, filmed so that the Quinjet is like... the Quinjet is, like, over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or no. I'll do it in your perspective.
Okay.
Quinjet is over here, and then Pietro and Wanda are just, and Clint, I think, they're like walking over, or no, no. Wanda and Clint are walking over to the Quinjet while Pietro's just like lying there, and then he just gets up. And he's like, oh my God, I'm fine. And then they all walk to the Quinjet.
And why can't we see the...
I don't know.
Oh
I don't know. I wish they would just release the actual footage, though, because...
Yeah, that would make me
it would bring me
bit
peace.
happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think it has the rewatchability that the first one does.
Okay.
But other than that, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
I love that we got to see, like, more about Clint's life, like, a long time before Hawkeye came out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I did not like Nat and Bruce, like,
Yeah,
together.
no, absolutely
That's just
not.
weird.
It is very weird. I don't like that they tried to sell that to us.
Yeah, no.
Because Nat is, like, independent, and Bruce is antisocial.
Yeah, Bruce is Bruce. Like,
Doesn't
I love
work.
Bruce, but, like...
I love him.
But not together.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. That's all I have to say about it.
Me
But
too.
I like how they did Pietro's powers, because it doesn't look like... I'm so sorry. Have you seen The Flash, like the series?
Yeah.
It doesn't look as bad.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. That's, yeah. And also, obviously, wait. You love Wanda. I love Wanda. She's in this movie. This is, like, my favorite version of Wanda. The emo Wanda is my favorite. That's what she's called.
I know, but, like, not a lot of people like emo Wanda.
Really?
Yeah.
I love her.
I like her.
She's very, especially that scene where she's, like, ripping out Ultron's heart.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool. I love it. Oh, what does she say? She says, like, now you know how it feels or something. And every time I watch the movie, I'm like, oh my God, she did not just do that. But it's so cool. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, me too.
Ant-Man,
Ant-Man. I am giving that a 4.
3.
Okay. So, I'm giving it a 4 because I love Scott/Paul Rudd.
Uh-huh.
They are both amazing. The
Yes.
movie is so funny. I completely forget who the villain is. Wasn't it that dude that, like, turned into, like...
Yellow Jacket.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
right.
bald guy.
I don't remember what he looks like, but, like, I just don't really remember that part.
Yeah, it's sort of similar to Guardians of the Galaxy, where, like, it's all enjoyable until the last 30 minutes.
What's his best friend's name? Like,
Luis.
Luis, yeah. So, I love him. He's so funny.
Who's the Russian guy?
I don't know his name, but, like, all his friends are funny. I like their interactions and
Yeah.
stuff. And I forget if Jimmy Woo is in this one or if he's in the second one.
I think it's in the second one, because that's after Civil War and
and he's on lockdown,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, the house arrest.
Mhm.
So, no, Jimmy was not in it, so
Oh, okay.
that's sad.
Very sad.
But I love this movie because of the humor,
Mhm.
and obviously Paul Rudd, the creator of Rogers the Musical. Obviously, I love him
Obviously.
so much. And
The
Scott,
director.
yeah, the director. He auditions for Captain America.
Obviously.
in his own musical.
Yeah, obviously.
So it's just absurd that he didn't get it, though.
I know. Like, they thought it should go to someone else, like,
Yeah.
'cause he's blonde.
Oh my
Dude,
God, come on.
He
He
would
could dye his
gladly have
hair.
dyed his hair.
Yeah.
He would have gladly
Yeah.
done it.
It's unfair. It's just unfair.
I agree.
But he is the director, so.
But that's still
And the
good.
writer.
And of course, Clint had to leave before we saw him come out and take a bow.
Wait. Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I don't know if this would work in the timeline, because I remember a while ago we were talking about how like Clint or Scott was in the Battle of New York because someone saw him.
Yeah, in Endgame and put the two and two together.
But what if Scott wrote this?
He wrote
During-
himself into it.
No, but what if he wrote it while he was on house arrest?
He definitely did that. He 100% did. Like, even before, like, Captain America was gone, whatever that means,
Uh-huh.
he loved Steve. So,
yeah,
that
Of
is
course.
100% correct.
I believe in it.
I
You
am
should too.
sticking by that to the end.
I'm sticking by that until someone comes up with something better.
There's no way anyone could come up with something better than that.
That's true. That's true. You're absolutely right. I'm a genius.
Yes.
Captain America, Civil War.
5. That is probably my favorite Marvel movie.
Okay.
I love it so much.
Okay. And what else?
So, I just love it. I mean, we get to see most of my favorite characters together for the first time before Endgame, Infinity War, whatever happened. Peter is introduced. Love Peter. Kind of sad that Thor wasn't in it, but it would probably be better for the movie if he wasn't.
Oh, actually, what I saw, so Disney Plus, you know how before Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings came out, there was like a Marvel short that came out on Disney Plus, All Hail the King. Do you know what I'm
No.
talking about? Okay. So they filmed it, I want to say 2014? No. Yeah,
What is it?
sometime around when the third Iron Man movie came out.
Okay.
But it's basically about, who's the guy? Who's the actor? Trevor. It's about Trevor in jail, and
Who's Trevor?
Slattery? The guy, the actor for the Mandarin? In
Oh, yes.
So he's the main character in it, and this guy who works for the Mandarin is like interviewing him, and then at the end of the short film, I would call it a short film, but at the end of the short film, the guy is like taking him hostage to the place in Shang-Chi.
Oh my gosh.
Where the Ten Rings operates. So,
But this happened in 2014?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no, it didn't happen in 2014. I don't
No,
think...
that's when it was filmed, though.
Yeah.
Marvel's really thinking ahead.
Yeah. But they released that before Shang-Chi, but they recently released a couple more, like 5 more, I want to say. And a couple of them, they're called Team Thor Part 1 and Team Thor Part 2 and then Team Daryl. And if you watch them in order, you'll understand.
Are they on Disney Plus?
Yes.
I've never seen them.
I think they're recent.
Okay.
But it explains sort of why Thor wasn't in Civil War.
Oh, okay.
And it explains why Bruce wasn't in Civil War too. So they're funny. But it's not like canon, it's not legit, but it's funny.
Yeah. But if that thing was filmed in 2014, I am now... Okay, no one can take this away from me. I'm now thinking that Stan Lee was a part of Shang-Chi in Legend of the Ten Rings. Because he was alive then. He had to know what was going on.
Yeah. That's true.
So he must have been a part of it.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
if it wasn't in the process of filming or anything yet. Okay. That makes me very happy.
Okay, so... Wait, I didn't even say what I rated this one. I rated Civil War a 4.
Okay.
Only because it's basically like a lower level Avengers movie because Robert Downey Jr. actually wanted a bigger part. So they rewrote the script so that he would get a bigger part or else he wasn't going to do any more movies.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I love this one a lot, but not as much as The Winter Soldier. That's like my favorite. I love it. Okay. Moving on. Black Widow.
4.
2.
2.
I love Nat, but not in this movie.
What?
Only because it's like, there's something that's not, it just doesn't feel like her anymore. Maybe it's because the dynamic changed in this movie so much. It's like she went from working to sort of being with family. So maybe that's why it's different, but I just don't like that we have to, it's basically telling us that we have to give up this character that we love so much just so that their sister can take over their spot. So, like, just the lead up of it, it's not so much as it's not that I don't like her in this movie. It's more so that I don't like letting her go in this movie.
Okay.
But it's really, I sort of was excited to rewatch it because there was a lot of Marvel stuff coming out at this time. And that's sort of the only reason. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's your own opinion. So I love this movie I love meeting Yelena and seeing her in that, like, civilian relationship, you know? And fun fact, it was actually my first Marvel movie seeing it in theaters.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it the day it came out this
wow.
summer.
I don't think I've ever seen any of them in the theater.
Really?
Yeah.
You should.
I should. You're
Yeah.
right.
You need to go see No Way Home before it leaves.
I know. But it's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I want to see it on the night it...
Since that, I think I've seen 4 in total, 4 Marvel movies in theaters. Since summer 2021.
Wow. Wait. You saw Eternals in theaters?
No.
Black Widow.
Wait. Maybe it was 3 then.
Shang-Chi.
Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Venom.
Oh, Venom. No Way Home. No, you didn't watch
No Way Home. No Way Home. That's
you
it.
have watched
Yeah.
it, but not on the first... its release date.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you talk about why you loved it so much? Yes, you did, because it's the first Marvel movie you watched in theaters.
Yes, and I just loved it so much.
I think it's also, I don't like it that much because the story is more so for the characters and not so much for the antagonist. And, another thing, the pheromone thing just didn't make sense to me. And they could have figured out a better way to have a similar storyline that was better.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't make sense the way they delivered it. Yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming.
I'd give that a 3.
I would give it a 4/3. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Why? Why a 3?
So, I loved the movie.
Uh-huh.
I loved meeting Peter and all his friends and stuff, except for Liz. I didn't like her.
You didn't like Liz?
No, that was his love interest in the movie, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't like her.
I loved Liz.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't like her.
She didn't do anything wrong.
No, she didn't. I just didn't like her.
Huh.
I do that a lot
Yeah.
with characters. I don't know. I feel like it was like a little weird at times. Like some of it was just out of the place. I don't really know what, but like I just feel like some of it was. I like that Tony was in the movie, even if he was kind of annoying in it. But you know, that's Tony.
I don't have anything I don't have anything bad to say about any of the Marvel movies, but I don't have anything bad to say about this in particular, except I was just so disappointed that Sony put 8 years later instead of 6 or 4 in the beginning, because it messes up the timeline. Because the first scene is 2012, and what's the main?
Yeah, with the cleaning up of the Battle of New York.
Yeah. So then they have 8 years later after that. That would mean this movie takes place in 2020, but that can't happen because the population is still
Oh.
Yeah, the population is not half gone,
Uh-huh.
and Peter's not gone. Or Peter's not gone in this movie.
Oh yeah, they messed that up.
Yeah, so if they did 6 years, or even 4, that would make sense. Because then it's 2016, and that's 2 years before the blip happened. So it would make sense for, they just didn't do it correct. They didn't time it correctly.
When did Civil War take place?
2016.
Yeah, because that's when it was supposed to take place, right after.
Yeah. So if they did 7 years later, no, that doesn't make sense. If they did 6 years later, then 5. If it's 2017, does that make any sense to you?
You lost me a little while ago, not gonna lie.
So if it's 5 years later after 2012, that's 2017. That's enough time for everything to happen for Peter to keep asking Tony for an internship or whatever. But if they made it 2020, that wouldn't have made sense. If they made it less than 5 years, that wouldn't make sense either, because Peter needed to be a part of Civil War.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense. It hurts my brain to think about that.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
But one scene that I do love is when he's trapped under the building, and he sees himself, and he's screaming for help, and then he sees himself in the water.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely love that scene, because it's not even where it takes place or how it's filmed or anything. It's just the acting, and it's just, it makes me cry because it's so good. And he's like just screaming for help, and then he's like, I'm Spider-Man, and he gets out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. I love the movie. Actually, I think I would give it a 5.
Okay.
I didn't want to rate the Spider-Man movies a 5, but for some reason, I would give it a 5.
If we were doing No Way Home, it would definitely get a 5 from me.
Okay. From me?
From me.
Okay.
I don't know from you.
Probably, because I've been so excited
it's
about
so good.
it. Okay, Black Panther, 5.
4, maybe a 5.
Okay.
It was so good. I love the characters. Amazing actors. Good storyline. I like the humor, and then the relationship between like T'Challa and Shuri and Wakanda. That is so creative and amazing. And yeah, pretty much that's it.
I love this movie because I feel like it was the first Marvel movie where the characters were actually, when they were actually able to be, like, fleshed out fully. Like, they were actually developed characters.
Yeah.
Even like, the villain, like, he was a developed character, and they did that really, really well. And I love the humor. I love all of the fight scenes and the soundtrack, and it just comes together really nicely. And it's definitely, I think, maybe not my absolute favorite, but it's definitely very high up on my list of favorite Marvel movies.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I'm so excited for Black Panther 2 coming out this year. I know I'm going to cry as soon as it starts, but I'm so excited.
I think, did I tell you about how in Endgame, Okoye was like, there's an earthquake under the ocean, we can't do anything about it, to Nat? And what I think it means?
No.
Okay. So, I forgot if it's in a comic book or whatever, but I think that was supposed to be like a teaser for the second Black Panther movie.
Okay.
Because there is, I think it's a villain who lives underwater, or she's able to create, like, tsunamis.
Oh, okay.
And I think that might, like, affect what happens in Black Panther 2. That's really all it is. But I really hope they go that route, because it would be very interesting to see.
Do you know what I feel like?
What?
I feel like the tsunami power thing, I feel like that's, like, really DC, kind of.
Huh.
Because random powers like that are, like, simple. I say simple, not really. Powers like that are, like, more DC, where there's, like, a lot of random characters that just have those random powers like that. In Marvel, it's, like, more developed and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it just feels kind of like DC to me. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate DC. I kind of like DC some parts.
So, if you had to choose between one.
Marvel.
Okay.
But I do like DC still.
Okay. Doctor Strange.
2.
Okay. 2. That's lower than I thought.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
But,
sorry, go ahead.
No. Why a 2?
I wasn't a big fan of this one. I mean, it had really good effects, don't get me wrong. But, like, Stephen was kind of annoying. He's cool in every other movie but his own.
He's
Literally.
cool in every other movie but his own?
Yeah, in, like, Infinity War and Endgame, he has, like, his powers are, like, awesome, but in this one, he's just, like, I don't know.
That's true. That's actually, that's a good point.
Wong was in it, and I love Wong.
I love Wong.
He's
oh
amazing.
My God. And when he's listening to the Beyonce song, oh my gosh. I think it was great. I really like it. I think the only thing is, like, in the beginning, it's sort of difficult for me to watch him being so rude to people as a doctor, and, like, when he gets into the car crash and, like, he can't use his hands anymore, it's just, like, it's so tense. Yeah. And I don't like it, because I feel like he just screams and yells all the time. So, I don't love that. But I do laugh when the antagonist comes up, because I just think it's sort of silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok.
5. Definitely 5.
5. Yeah.
5.
5. Great movie. Best Thor movie.
Yeah.
So chaotic.
I love the
it.
chaoticness. It's hilarious. I absolutely love this movie. Obviously, it's the best Thor movie. We get to see some cool, like, Thor and Bruce interactions and Thor and Hulk interactions.
Yes.
So, like, you see how different they are.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, I like it. And then Valkyrie, she's amazing. I love her.
You know, that's not her real name.
I don't know what her real name is.
I don't know. I know what it is, but I don't know how to say it. It's like Brunhild or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what her real name is. Is this the one with, like, what's his sister's name? Thor's sister.
Hela?
Yeah, is she in this one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this is the one I'm thinking of then. With, like, Thor and Loki. I mean, they're so funny in this one.
Yes.
Get Help, obviously.
Oh my God.
Iconic.
Yep.
And then the part where they go try to see their dad. And it's just like, did you leave her here on the sidewalk or where the building is being demolished? Oh, and then Doctor Strange was in this one.
Yeah, was.
He was cool in this one.
See, but that's because he is being perceived by the audience and by the main character as being cool. In his own movie, he's not cool because, first of all, he's a beginner. And second of all, as big as his ego is, I don't think he thinks he's cool.
Yeah, he's not cool, so...
Excuse me!
In his movie, he's not.
Okay, but as a character? If you had to rate his character out of 5.
3.
Why so low?
I don't know. I don't really like him.
Okay, that's fair. This movie, it's definitely my favorite. Because of, you know what I didn't realize? I didn't realize that the director is Korg.
Really?
Yeah. And apparently the director, like, puts himself in all of his movies in a very small role. But he's directing Love and Thunder, so we'll see Korg again.
Oh, yes.
Also, Jane is going to be in Love and Thunder, too.
Yeah, she is.
I don't know how to feel about that.
And so is Sif.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I told you about that. Is Darcy?
I hope so.
They didn't confirm anything, did they?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
I hope so, though.
That kind of sucks. I really hope she's in it.
Mm-hmm.
But for Thor Ragnarok, I just think it's a great movie.
It is.
It's funny. It's, like, definitely different from the other ones. And there's one line that was improvised, but it was, like, created by a kid who came to the set from Make-A-Wish.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, he's a friend from work.
He's a friend from work.
That
Love
was like,
that line.
It's just like all of the behind the scenes stuff and all of the actual movie. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, me too.
It's a great movie.
Wait, so for Thor: Love and Thunder, are the Guardians of the Galaxy gonna be in it?
That's
what
I know
he's
thinking.
Gonna be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But is that coming out before, and then he, like, leaves or whatever?
I think...
So that he gets his own story?
I think Love and Thunder is going to be before... Like, it's going to be released before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but I'm not sure where it lands on the timeline. Maybe Love and Thunder is, like, after The Dark World.
Love and Thunder comes out July 8th.
Uh-huh.
And, wait, let's just see when.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 might be 2023. I'm not sure, but I think.
Oh, yeah, May 23rd, 2023.
But also, they don't always... If they come out in a specific order, that doesn't mean that's how the movies are.
That's true.
So, we'll see where it is on the timeline, but...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If it takes place before he's a Guardian, then that'd be very interesting to see, because it would be like, it would have to be before Endgame, so that would be interesting. But then Jane is in it, so, and like if other characters that we've seen before are in it, then that means they would have to have not been blipped.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I don't...
So Thor is in it.
Uh-huh.
Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Valkyrie. Sif. Someone named Fake Hella. Korg. A lot of these people aren't named yet. Oh, Guardians are in it.
Really?
Captain Marvel's in it.
Oh my god!
Mark Ruffalo's in it.
Oh my god!
Oh!
That's so fun!
The Grandmaster is in it too.
Oh my god, great. That's
Oh
great.
my gosh.
This is so fun. I'm so excited now.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Luke
god.
Hemsworth is in it. Wait.
Who?
Luke Hemsworth.
Oh my, really?
Benedict Cumberbatch is in it.
Oh. This is so
This
exciting.
better be real.
Wait.
Odin? It says Odin.
What?
Actor Odin.
He's dead.
Oh, wait. Fake Hella,
Uh-huh.
actor Odin. It's probably going to be, remember how they did the play on Asgard?
Oh my god, wait.
Oh, you remember
my
Luke
God.
Hemsworth was in that?
Yes.
Oh
That's
my
so fun.
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So it says Mantis, Star-Lord, Groot, Nebula.
Wait, what about Drax?
I don't see him here yet, but this might not be real. I hope it is. Scene Gun. I forget who his character is. It's the guy that got Yondu's arrow after Yondu died. Remember, Star-Lord gave it to him?
No. Is that the guy, like, who's like, Commander, we need to do this.
Look at Scene Gun.
Oh, that
Him,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was in
So-
another show I watched. That's the only reason I know his name.
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so exciting. That's so exciting.
This better be real. I swear, this just made me so happy.
What?
The actors.
Okay.
Oh, the actress for Hella is also in it.
The actual actress?
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, I think that's her. That has to
Let
be
me
her,
see.
right? Yeah, that's her.
let me see.
That's her, right?
Oh my god, it's her! Oh my gosh! That's so exciting!
Oh.
Wait, who's in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? I don't think they're gonna...
I don't know. It's so far away, though, too.
Yeah, that's true. Doctor Strange, what's it called? Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
The cast. I want to look at that, because if he's... maybe
Wait. It says Gamora's in Volume 3.
Oh my god. 2014 Gamora! It's gonna be 2014 Gamora!
Oh, my
Because
gosh.
she's alive! Oh my god, I forgot about that!
We are so off track right now, but I don't care.
Oh my god, that's so exciting!
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
okay, so this is off topic. I looked at Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Uh-huh.
You know Christine Palmer?
Yes.
She's in it!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is so exciting. Who's this guy? Bruce Campbell.
Let me see.
Oh my
I don't know. Look him up.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, look him up.
Okay.
We're so off track, but it's okay.
Who is... I don't know who these people are.
Whoa. Multiverse Madness. It says Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Oh my god! Deadpool! Oh my god! Oh, that's so exciting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you have to...
We need to look at the other movies now, too.
Wait, no, wait. Don't spoil it for me. But is Peter in... Actually, wait. No. Just tell
I'm
me.
not spoiling anything.
If... Can you tell me if Peter is in...
Wait, sorry. Do you remember that guy, Bruce Campbell, that we
Yeah.
were looking at before? He's in the original Spider-Man 2, like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Oh my god. Wait,
Okay, what were you saying
So now
before?
you need to tell me.
Oh, and Spider-Man 3. Who is he in these? Okay, one sec. Keep going.
Okay. I don't want to say anything because I'm going to get spoiled and I'm going to get mad at myself for asking. Okay, that's fine.
What is it?
I was going to ask... I asked you this yesterday. If all of the Peter... Oh.
What?
Is Peter alive at the end of No Way Home?
I am not telling
So
you
it's
that.
a no. He dies?
I'm not telling
There's
you.
no way.
Oh, do you know who he is?
No.
No. The Bruce Campbell
Who?
guy?
No.
He's the announcer in the arena, first of all. In the arena for Tobey Maguire, when he first, gets his suit on, does the wrestling thing to win money.
I don't remember. I don't.
These are all
remember
his
this movie.
parts. Then he is a waiter when he's trying to propose to Mary Jane Watson.
Okay.
And then I don't know who that guy is.
Matt Damon is in it. Oh, so they are doing the reenacting thing, because Matt Damon is in Love and Thunder.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay, we really need to get back to this.
Yeah.
Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man
2.
and the Wasp. What did I give that? I gave that 2 also.
I don't remember anything, actually, I do remember. I feel like the plot could have just been solved if there was just communication between the characters.
So, I don't remember anything about it, but I remember liking it.
Okay.
So, that's something.
I feel like I liked it when it first came out, but then I thought more about it, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Jimmy Woo, though.
Oh, yeah,
So,
Jimmy Woo's
that
in it.
makes it good.
Mm-hmm. This was the first time we saw the card trick. What does he say?
Yeah.
What does Jimmy Woo say about the Sokovia Accords? Because I know he's like... I know he said something to Cassie. What does Jimmy Woo say about the Sokovia Accords to Cassie? Also, you know what I noticed? In Spider-Man Homecoming, they're talking... Peter and Ed are in history class, and they're talking about the Sokovia Accords.
They are?
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, that's right.
Cause
Wait, they are?
Yeah, because they're talking about how far Peter can shoot his webs.
Yeah.
And the teacher's, talking about the Sokovia Accords and vibranium. Okay. What does it say? Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So... Cassie says, why can't you just leave my daddy alone? And then Jimmy Woo says, oh, Cassie, this must all seem like a bunch of confusing grown-up stuff to you. Well, think of it this way. Your school has rules, right? Like, you can't draw on the walls. Well, your daddy went to Germany and drew on the walls of America. And that was a violation of Article 16, Paragraph 3 of the Sokovia Accords. Now, as a part of his joint plea deal with Homeland Security and the German government, he was allowed to return to the United States, provided he served 2 years under house arrest, followed by 3 years of probation, and avoid any unauthorized activities, technology, or contact with any former associates who were or are currently in violation of said accords or any elated statuses. Okay, sweetie?
He's amazing.
It's so much funnier when he says it, but I just love him so much.
Yeah.
And then we get to see him in WandaVision, so that's great.
I know.
Okay. Infinity War.
4.5.
5.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I like it better than Endgame, but I do love this one. Because it's I feel like it was the first time I was expecting them to win and solve everything. And then Thanos did what he said he was going to do. So
so that was a shock.
Yeah.
I remember I told you that I didn't see pretty much any of the other ones when I saw Infinity War. I remember seeing it with my brother and my dad, and it ended. I'm just like, wait, what happened? My dad's just like, well, they just lost. I'm just like, that can't happen.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I was really confused.
I loved a lot of this movie that has to do with Peter and Tony. Because their relationship is just, it's so great. And I don't think they really talked much after Spider-Man Homecoming, but it's great. And I love it so much.
It really is. And I always see these memes about Tony's face when he sees Peter on the ship. It's so funny. It's just excuse me?
I've never seen...
Really?
No.
It's so funny.
You have to send me one.
Okay, yeah, I will.
But there's so many good parts to this.
There really is.
And also, I didn't notice this the first couple of times, but when they're talking about, in the beginning when Doctor Strange comes to get Tony, he's on a walk with Pepper, and he's like, I dreamt we had a kid and we named him after your uncle, Morgan, and then Endgame, Morgan happened.
Morgan.
Wow. Yeah.
We're definitely going to see more of her in the future.
I really hope we do.
We will. It's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel. They're going to do something. Young Avenger. Young Avenger.
Oh, let's hope not. I don't want her to get dragged into all of that. But
Shh. Okay, fine. But then if she is a young Avenger, by the time she's like 16, that's what, 11 years?
Mm-hmm.
And that would mean Tommy and Billy are...
old enough too.
Yeah, they're like
But
20-something.
Everyone else are like old now.
That's
then
true.
like
That's
Peter.
true. Peter's going to be so old.
I know.
Like
and then
30.
Kate is already in her 20s.
Yeah. She'll be like 31.
Yelena. Oh.
Yelena.
Okay. We could throw the young Avengers idea out of the way. Just okay.
Avengers.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
Avengers. Some of them could be young Avengers, but like
That's true. Or
what?
What if like someone who's older, like maybe not Kate, but maybe Clint, or someone who's alive and an Avenger, or like has fought with the Avengers or something, trains all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Wait.
What if Yelena trained all of them with Val and then gave them all to Val, and then they were like, oh my god, Val is evil, like we can't work for her anymore, and then they turn good.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
and
my god.
Obviously John's gonna be there, so they like kick him out of the way too. Walker.
Oh yeah.
They like kick him out of the way too.
Mhm.
Oh
my god, that'd be great.
But like, what if they do have like some mentors that are like Avengers, like older Avengers, like Sam, Bucky, Clint. Bruce is still alive, right?
Yeah, Bruce is alive. Thor? Wait. New theory. Wow.
This theory just keeps growing every time we talk.
Every day.
Hey.
Every day.
Them meeting the Guardians. So chaotic, so hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Marvel, make it happen.
Yes, please. Absolutely. Wait, what if Scott met Peter, or what if Scott met Drax?
Oh my gosh.
Can Marvel please make that happen?
You know what? How about we drop out of school and go become writers for Marvel?
Yeah.
Everything will be amazing then.
Yeah. No, you can be a writer. I'll be a cinematographer.
Perfect. That
Yeah,
works.
it works. We'll work together.
Yes, and then we'll put ourselves in the movie because why not?
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad we did this episode
Me too.
because this is so fun. Okay. Endgame.
5.
5.
Yeah.
I think it's really like I feel like the less I have to say about it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
But it's just good. Like I don't know how else to explain it, except there is like the theory that Thanos might come back because they killed the 2014 version and not the 2023 version.
Well, no, they did.
No,
Remember
they
they
didn't.
chopped off his head.
Yeah, but as like, who said it in the beginning? I don't remember who said it in the beginning.
With time.
But they mess with time. But like, changing your past doesn't change your future. Who says that? But it's like, I have to find the quote so you understand what I'm trying to say.
But they messed with time bad. Isn't that what like Multiverse Madness is gonna be about?
Yeah,
Like the effects of it.
I think so.
Cause like, dude, that's how much they did is.
Changing the past doesn't change the future. This essentially appears to mean that in changing the past, you are not changing the future. You're merely creating a new future from that past, but you're not going to return to that future. If you travel to the past, that past becomes your future. That's so confusing.
Who said that?
I think maybe Nebula.
Probably.
That
That sounds like
know.
something she would say because it's confusing.
It is confusing.
And she's
I'm
like a
not
robot.
sure. And she's a robot. Yeah.
Robots are supposed to be smart or something.
Well, she was not human, but she was like a person.
Yeah, obviously, but like.
Have you seen What If?
Yeah.
There's that episode
Yeah.
when she has blonde hair.
I know. I didn't think she would be a blonde, but I kind of liked it.
I thought she would. Well, I mean, I don't know if hair dye exists on other planets, but I thought she would just dye her hair blue.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay, so back to Endgame. I loved it.
Uh-huh.
We finally got to see everybody together.
Yep.
Well, I say everybody. It's not everybody.
Who's not in it?
Natasha, Gamora,
They're in it.
Endgame.
Yeah, they're in it.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Oh wait, no, Gamora isn't. No, Gamora isn't.
I mean, she is
Well,
technically.
yeah.
Not
Wait,
our
why did I think Nat died in Infinity War?
I don't know.
I confused myself. Okay, moving
But
on.
they're not there in the final battle, which I was
Yeah.
actually thinking about a while ago when I watched it. They're not in the final battle.
So, technically, I was right. We don't get to see them all
Yeah.
together finally.
That's true. There's a deleted scene on Disney Plus that's like all of them interact, like literally all of them interacting, not just like fighting together, but they're trying to figure out how to, how like their battle strategy, and it's like Tony and Scott and
Where's
I
this
think
deleted
Thor.
scene?
Disney Plus. You need to watch it. Tell me what you think.
Where
after.
is it? Like, it's just in the movie?
No, it's if you know. Yeah, I'll show you
Like
later.
the extra thing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The extras. It's,
Okay, I'm going on Disney Plus later and I'm watching all the stuff we were talking about because, oh my gosh.
I have to make a list. I'll
Yeah.
make a list for you.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes.
3.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
I'm going to be honest. I don't really remember most of it, even though I watched it like recently, like within the last month or two.
Oh, okay.
But I remember loving it and great characters.
Yes.
I mean, and him and MJ finally get together.
Yeah.
So,
That too.
wait, it's all coming back to me now.
Did she?
Mysterio.
Okay, wait. You need to tell me now. This is going to be a
No, I
spoiler, but
don't.
you need to tell me. Does MJ live after... Because this was in the trailer. You were able to tell me. Does she live after the fall off the building?
Does she?
You can't do that to me. Tell me straight up.
There's people listening to this that might not want a spoiler.
Yes, but
Shawnee.
still, it was in the trailer.
It was?
Yeah.
It was.
So is she alive after that?
Is she?
Don't do this. Please.
You're gonna hate me if I spoil it for you.
So she dies.
Literally, you have told me so many times,
No.
do not spoil it for me.
But I want to know just because I know personally if something happens or not. So, wait. That didn't make sense.
No,
I
it
have
didn't.
been spoiled, so you're allowed to tell me. You're just confirming or denying.
No, you're always telling me. Do not tell me, because I'm gonna want to know, but do not tell me.
No, like, just don't give me extra details. You can tell me yes or no.
Okay, so now, we are going to be rating Shang-Chi. Wait, did you talk about Spider-Man Far From Home yet? You know what?
No.
We're moving on from Spider-Man.
I mean, we really should. I think it's a great movie. It's just good. I don't have anything I don't like about it, but I love it. I love the black suit. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
Also, it like emphasizes his eyes, which they probably did that on purpose.
The night
but-
monkey.
Yeah, the night monkey. But when he when like I think he cries a couple times when Nick Fury's talking to him, and he like the white part with his eyes, they like flip up, and you can see his eyes, and it's so sad.
Oh.
But I love how they designed the costume, and it just looks so cool.
Yeah.
And then we get another suit in that movie, the one he makes. That made me cry.
Okay, but he made me so mad at one part. So this was the one in London, right, with Mysterio?
Yes.
So, do you remember when he was on the plane with Happy, and Happy puts on some music?
Oh,
He goes,
says
I love Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Dude!
Yeah, especially because
Tony
Tony?
would have thrown him out of the plane so fast.
But
For
I
all
love
of you who
this-
don't know, it's AC/DC.
AC/DC, yeah.
Not Led Zeppelin. They are two
Very different bands.
but great bands, amazing
Yes.
bands.
But very different. He's so clueless sometimes.
I know, and it's hilarious and adorable.
Yes. Okay, Shang-Chi.
In The Legend of the Ten Rings, 5
2.
out... What?
Keep going.
5 out of 5.
2.
Why?
It's just, I don't want to say it's basic, but it's sort of a basic story. I'm glad we got the characters that we did, but, like, there's not much that goes on that we haven't seen before. Like, oh my god, wait. It's literally like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. There's a guy with an evil dad, and he has to stop his evil dad from doing something that could hurt a lot of people.
He has a sister, you know.
Okay, and?
It was so good. I absolutely loved it. The humor was amazing. The friendship. We got to see that guy from the Iron Man movies.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the effects. Okay?
Okay, that's
That
true.
was amazing. Like, beyond amazing.
But he doesn't even use the rings until, like, the last couple of minutes.
Because he doesn't need to.
Okay,
He's
that's
amazing
that's
without
true.
it.
But also, I was going to say something. I forgot. I was going to say something. Oh, there's, like, this one scene, I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's in Macau. They're in Macau, and they're fighting all of the guys that, all of, like, the soldiers from the Ten Rings.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one part where he's fighting the guy in the mask with, like, the white and black painting on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? And he's, like, it's, like, the way it's shot, it's, like, there's an advertisement in the background. I think it's for Hello Kitty. I could be wrong. But it's, like, it illuminates them, and it just makes it look so cool.
Okay, yeah.
And it's, like, a 5-second clip, but that's not really what sells the movie to me, but it's something that I liked.
Yeah, and what's his friend's name? I always forget his friend's name.
Katie?
Katie?
Yeah.
So, I love their friendship.
Mhm.
Everyone always has, like, debates whether it's, like, platonic or not.
It's platonic.
I definitely think it is.
Yeah.
Because it makes it so much better.
Mhm.
And they are both Avengers now. And
Yeah,
it
that's
is
true. They're
amazing.
Avengers.
Because Wong made them Avengers, and whatever Wong says goes. Because,
Yes.
you know,
King.
who cares about anyone else?
Yeah.
It's Wong. And then the end credit scene where they're all singing
Oh
Hotel
my God.
California.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Okay. Yeah, I think this movie, it was good. Again, I feel like if there's not a lot of parts that stand out to me a lot that I just enjoy, but it's overall a good movie. I don't know how that makes sense.
Okay. It's your opinion.
Okay.
I'm joking. Okay. Eternals. This is the one where I ranked it a 1.
This is the one that I ranked a 5.
Wow, 2 very different opinions.
Mm-hmm. Well, you only saw half of it.
Yeah, but it was so boring. Why do you think I stopped?
No! It's
Literally,
so good.
I got to one of the fight scenes. It was so
Was it the Amazon?
slow.
The Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
It was
really...
so slow. Like, literally, they were running, but, like, it was walking speed. And, like, they were taking forever to, like, pick up their weapons. And it was, like, physically paining me to watch. Like,
okay.
I did not like it.
You didn't like it because of the Amazon scene?
No,
or
I just, like... I mean, it was pretty funny. I liked the whole team dynamic thing. But, like... I don't know.
Okay.
I might try to see it again.
Is it just because it was slow?
No, that's not really it. I guess there was something else I just don't really know about.
Okay.
And why did you rank it a 5?
We're going to talk about Eternals after you watch it, like in full detail, but
okay.
I think I rated it a 5, first of all, because I was just so excited about everything coming out on Disney Plus, and I'd been waiting to see it for so long. I was waiting to see it, but I was like, no, it's gonna be kind of boring. Then I watched it, and I was like, wow, I love this movie.
Okay.
And it's just good. Like, it's good. I love the characters. I wish we got to see more of specific characters, but I don't have any major things that I don't like about it. It was slow. They could have included more character moments and expanded on them, but I just thought it was good.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you noticed this. Wait, what part did you catch you specifically for Eternals?
I think I, like, stopped halfway through the Amazon fight scene.
Okay. Oh, dang, I don't want to ruin anything for you. But, well, what will this ruin? Do you remember Druig and Makari?
They are so cute.
I love them
together.
so much. But Druig and Makari, like, in Babylon, when they're, like, Makari comes back from finding artifacts to trade with, and, like, they're not bickering, but, like, they're just talking. You saw that part, right?
I don't know. I don't really remember.
Okay. Well, I hope doesn't spoil anything. But their suits, they're like opposites of each other.
Really?
Druig's suit is black with red accent,
Okay.
and Makari's is red and it has like black accenting on it.
Oh.
So, yes, I love them very
Okay.
much. I do have to ask you though, what do you think about Icarus?
Icarus. He looks like Bucky.
Oh
Like
my God,
literally,
you're right.
first time I saw him, I'm just like, Bucky?
Okay.
Like literally. Like I got spoilers. I know he's the bad guy and everything.
Oh, okay. Wait, what did you get spoiled specifically for?
I don't know. Didn't he kill the girl, the lady that like died?
Ajax?
Yeah.
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 So you did not enjoy the parts of the movie that you saw?
Not really.
Okay. I promise it gets better.
The parts I did like though was when they were all sitting down and eating together.
Yeah.
I like that part. That part was funny.
Me too. Okay, hold on. What do you think about Icarus and Cersei?
I mean, at first, before I know who was the bad guy, I kind of liked it a little bit, but then like, I don't know, I kind of got like weird vibes from that relationship.
Okay.
A little bit, you know.
Okay. I think you'll like it once you finish it.
Okay.
Because at first, I stopped halfway too, and I was like, this is kind of boring. And then I watched it all the way through, and it was great.
Okay.
All right, so we ranked all of them. What are your 5 stars? Read them all.
Okay. Civil War,
Uh-huh.
Shang-Chi,
Uh-huh.
Endgame, Thor Ragnarok, Age of Ultron, The Avengers, and maybe The Winter Soldier, because I was like 4.5/5.
Okay.
And what are yours?
Wait, so were those in order of, like, your favorite of the top 5?
Oh,
Or
no,
of
they
the
weren't.
Okay. Well, that's fine. But which would you say is your least favorite of those?
Of those, probably Winter Soldier.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I did Black Panther,
Mhm.
Winter Soldier, The Avengers, Eternals, Infinity War, and Endgame.
Okay.
So, I think I said earlier that I don't think I would rate Black Panther my favorite, but it definitely is.
I love it. It's amazing.
Okay, well, that's it.
Yeah.
We were sort of all over the place, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I hope whoever is listening enjoyed.
Wait, did you rank, without telling me really any details, rank No Way Home?
Did I rank it?
No, but rank it now.
Rank it 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Definitely.
Why?
100%. It was an amazing movie. I loved it. I can't go on because I know I'll spoil something. So
Okay.
let's wrap this up.
That's fine. Okay. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Next episode will probably be Eternals?
Probably.
If you watch it.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
Yes. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.